Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. Lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I thought potions required precision.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day. Happily, your professors have agreed, judging by your adept use of
He did, Professor.
He's been... My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a song.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely...
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
You, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as... Happily, you have the benefit of an... Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid... Why don't I show you the clever enchant? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies. You'll enjoy, Mr. I shall reach out when I have more information about. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
Afraid of a staircase? Slow coach! Slow coach!
Leave me. Let us keep our heads around it. What do you want? Come now, Annabelle.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like, stay focused. That's it! Excellent control there. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well. Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind. Do not think I will start going easy on you now. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Very good.
Be sharp. Yes! Quite impressive. Watch this. Phew.
Not to worry. Shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Be sharp. There we go. Here we go. Well done back then. Took me weeks to become proficient with acting. Took weeks for me to...
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking.
And with you. I think until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
A word,
you'd be
if
using
you
it on
would.
clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something and see how the dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel.
Levioso!
This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso!
Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm not mad.
All of my students for this event. I do enjoy lively duel.
For a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I demand, a classroom duel is one thing.
Understood, Professor.
So, again, well done today. All right, that's enough
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps...
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You know, you might...
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. If you want to get the most out of your time, whether it's joining a secret, you just have to be clever.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. Till next time.
Revelio.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster.
What about the rube?
I trust your first classes.
They did, Professor.
Seems Professor Fig. I'd wager there's a good deal.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a son. Regardless, you must... In that regard, I've asked...
I'm not sure I have time.
You shall find the time. In fact, Now, regarding the trip to Hogwarts, we've arranged to replace the...
Thank you, Professor.
You've managed your classes well.
I'm eager to get to Hogwarts.
Very well. I'd like perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Nats...
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad. He'll keep you well clear of any...
Rookwood?
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Brew.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the...
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As a number of your... I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have...
I'll start on the task. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. Leviosa. Here. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant. Revelio.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. Let us give the old men. Remember to be deliberate in your inner.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Repair it.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.